This is Date Night Behind the Screens.
So you start riding through the woods. Go ahead and make, let's do a brains check again to see. Difficulty 5.
What did you get? I beat her, but still.
Yeah. Well, you each get these.
A 1 and a 3.
I think I owe you one from before.
Me fail a brains check? That's impossible.
But you
boy.
biked through the woods kind of super focused just on where you're going and not spilling off your bikes at the speed that you're moving. And eventually come out near the back of Caraway's after going kind of through the neighborhood a little bit. When you get there, you slip up into the front, rush into the arcade really quick, and head over to where Lexy was playing Helix. And when you get there, Helix isn't there. Actually, Turtles in Time is on it.
They finally got the Turtles game!
But it's not Helix.
Jessica, can I have a quarter?
After this.
Jessica!
No.
It's gone.
Murray, what happened to Helix?
You say that, and Murray kind of comes out of the back. He's like, "What? I gave you quarters for that old piece of crap."
Oh, we wanted to play it again.
No, I told you, that thing breaks down all the time. I was going to get rid of it. The guy came in to service it. I just sold it back to him.
What guy?
The guy from Simultrek. He bought the...
Did he look like Batman?
No.
Dark suit?
No.
No tie?
Why would he have a suit on if he's working the thing? But the other guy's from
I'm
Simultrek.
trying to figure out if it's Carl Weathers.
It's not, and his name is Lyle.
Yeah, Lyle.
I told you it was Batman.
He came in and he bought that one and the Cube Quest game. I made him an easy deal. He said he always needs parts for him.
He took Cube Quest too?
Yeah, there's the only 2 Simultrek games I have here.
Lexi, did Cube Quest have one of those little number pads on it too?
No, I don't think so.
Did you ever play it?
Yeah, it was similar to the other one, but I don't know. In between levels, you moved around a cube, and you didn't type in any codes or anything to move from level to level. You just moved the trackball to go up the cube. On Helix, you typed in the numbers for what level you wanted to go to next. There were less levels in Cube Quest, I think, but I never got very far.
It looks like Batman's covering up the evidence.
What are you kids talking about? Batman.
It's just what he thinks the guy is. When did he take the games?
I don't know. He came pretty quickly after I gave him a call, considering, I mean, there's only a couple people who service those Simultrek games in the whole country. They're the only 2 the company made, so far as I know. I called him, and he was out of state, and he was here lickety-split. He pulled the game up and looked through the records to see why it crashed, and I told him it was a piece of crap, and he made me an offer on it.
Did you tell him that we were playing it?
Yeah, he asked who had gotten so far in the game. He said it was kind of odd, and I said it was Lexy. He kind of asked who I was talking about. He seemed impressed with the last score that the system had recorded.
Well, now he's being really creepy, and he's following us around looking for Lexy.
What?
Oh yeah, and I overshare.
What do you mean? I didn't mean for anybody to come looking for you. Like, what did he do? Did he try to take you or
No,
something?
he's just standing around all creepy, asking where Lexy is.
Do you want me to call the police?
I don't know. I don't think they're going to do anything different. I mean, do you think the police would even possibly do anything? Looking at Lexy.
They'll just call us kids. That's what adults always do.
And Murray's kind of looking at you guys. He's like really confused. He says, "Were you kids?"
See?
You kids have something going on that you want to share with me?
No.
All right. Look, if somebody's stalking you, call the police.
Okay, we will. Not.
And exit stage right.
Yes.
Yeah, he walks out back to his back room where he's maybe working on fixing something.
What now?
What do you think we should do next, Lexy?
I mean, I could go try to hide somewhere.
Where?
Forever?
I could go to the park.
Like a homeless person?
Yeah.
May as well go in the van.
What van?
The weird van out front.
No.
You're going to live like a homeless person. That doesn't solve our problems hiding. Because eventually they're going to come to our house. And I don't want to live like a homeless person.
Yeah,
Homeless
right now we
people-
can't go home. They know where we live.
Homeless people don't have batteries. And I need batteries for my Game Boy, and she needs it for her Game Gear. And I need it for her Game Gear, too.
Hey, we didn't finish camp. You can't play my Game Gear.
Dad said I get a game.
Yeah, for your Game
Why
Boy.
is it good enough for Dad, but not good enough for you?
Because he loves you. I mean, I love you too, but but you're just a little dweeb. You can't touch my
Dum-dum.
Game Gear.
Guys, you have to go home. Your dad is there.
No, he's at the pet shop. He'll be fine.
I'm sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen. None of this was supposed to happen.
Well, now it is, so let's fix it.
We can't. Like Tommy said, we're kids. There's nothing we can do about it. I can go to the park. I can go back to Bo's or to camp and grab a tent. And I could go live out there.
What are we
And-
going to do? Put toaster waffles in a box for you or something?
What?
I don't know. To feed you or something.
I like pancakes.
Okay, pancakes in a box.
No, I've got my radio. I can pick up Bo's band, and I can just wait and listen for the all clear. I don't know, maybe it'll just all blow over.
Or maybe you'll grow up a homeless person and you'll end up stripping at 17.
Tommy.
V-chip.
Cops is a good show.
I don't think that's on Cops.
Nope.
They've had prostitution stings on Cops before.
Okay, Tommy. That's enough.
You can't hide alone.
Do you have a tent?
Maybe. I can go dig through the... Do you think Dad has a tent still?
I don't know. I'm not interested in those outdoor things.
Let's go back to your house. Get me the tent. I'll go to the park. I'll go away. I'll just go away.
That's not going to make it better.
This doesn't seem like a long-term solution.
And she looks and she pulls out the card, or the two halves of the card. The guy, she says,
Are we going to call Batman?
we could call him. I don't know.
Of the options here, Batman seems the least creepy.
And, I mean, he did make the game, so maybe we can figure out what's going on? It still doesn't seem like a good idea.
If we wait, and if things don't blow over in a couple of days, we call Batman.
I love that we're all calling him Batman now. I'm so happy.
Fine. I'll tell Dad that we're just going to go camping since we couldn't finish.
No. Let's stay at the house where Dad is.
I can't let her be alone.
No, she can stay at the house too. It's summer. Kids sleep over,
Yeah.
I'm told.
And they know. But they know that we know her. They're going to come and search our house too.
They're not going to search our house. They can't come in.
They'll find a way to get a warrant. And the big people don't even care about warrants anyways.
What are you watching?
You've been making me listen to Coast for days.
I didn't think you were listening.
It's kind of hard to not listen when it's not letting me sleep.
The house has got to be better than a tent in the woods.
Okay, we'll go to the house for a while.
It has walls, first of all.
And it has air conditioning and food.
Whose side are you on in this argument?
I'm making fun of you.
You're making some pretty good points to be making fun of
We
me.
have food too.
Yes, in the house.
In my backpack and in hers. I mean,
You have air conditioning in your backpack?
Don't you have that fan?
Score one for that. No, it broke.
Oh, we could go to the dollar store. We could all have air conditioning in our backpacks.
I'm still going to pull for house here.
okay, let's stay at the house for a while. And if they show up, then we can go camping in the woods.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to go home now and look for a tent.
All right.
Tommy, are you coming or are you going to stay with Alexis?
Am I staying here?
I don't know. Where are you
Okay.
going?
I'll wait here.
No, I thought we were all going to the house.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we're all going to the house.
So let's go.
Okay.
We're going.
Me
We're
too?
there.
All? You're a part of all.
Okay.
They're at the house.
Is Batman coming?
No.
Pedal.
We're at the house. I'm digging through closets.
Your editing magic can turn this last hour into 8 seconds, right? All right.
Boop, 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 boop.
You get over to the house. Make a brains check, please.
Great.
8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to roll really high for 8.
The highest I can get is a 6.
I'm a junior mathlete. Damn it. No, I'm not. 6.
I got a.
You
8,
have
and then
chips.
my dice exploded. I got a 11. So I was supposed to be rolling a D10. I got that on a D8. So
Lexi sees
Alexis,
I don't need to blow my
who I
chips.
don't always roll for, sees. She stops you and she goes like that. There's a white van.
See, I
across
told
from
you.
your house. There's another white van across from another house down the street.
Maybe it's the
There's
cable
another
guy?
white van
Oh, shit.
across the house
Back to the
further
park.
down the street.
Away.
And
Woods.
with that check, she says, hold on. Like, you guys see the vans, too. But she makes the connection and says,
My bike has spun around.
how many kids on your street go to camp?
We have kids on our street?
And down the street, there's a kid that goes to camp, because that's where Jimmy lives. And up the street
It's okay if they take
is
him.
where Martin lives.
It's okay if they take him, too.
Okay, so we can't go home.
Wait, I thought Jimmy was homeschooled.
You were homeschooled.
I know.
But Jimmy still went to camp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's stupid.
And we all homeschool our kids.
Maybe they're not
At least
just
part-time here.
looking for us.
Maybe they're looking for all the kids from the camp.
Yeah.
But they were also looking for you first, so let's go hide in the woods. Or we can give Simultrek a call.
We don't even have a
Batman.
tent right now.
Batman was looking for me before camp.
Yeah. But now they're looking for everybody.
I think we should call Batman.
Well, whatever. I have to pee. We have to get in the house somehow.
All right. It's your house. Walk in.
But the van. Gotta sneak in through the back or something. I go down a block.
Okay.
Go down. Cut through the houses.
All right. If you're trying to sneak, you got to roll a flight check.
I'm not sneaking.
You're
I'm just going a
in the
different
back?
way.
Okay, you go in the back.
Okay, go pee.
Go look for a tent, grab some snacks.
Where would we keep a tent?
Ask Alexis to check the closets.
Why does Alexis have to check the closets?
Because she's taller.
Fine.
She says, "What?" She's in the pantry and got something in her mouth.
You have a problem. Come check the closets.
Pantry's a closet?
For the tent, she
Oh.
yells as she goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, yelling
Okay.
in a stealth situation.
We're inside the house.
Hey, Amy,
She
can you
looks-
hear me through those walls?
She looks around and eventually finds a couple sleeping bags and a tent.
Oh, we do have a tent.
Yeah. I don't know when the last time you guys used it was, though. She blows the dust off the top of it and starts brushing it off. Sorry, Tommy.
That's okay. I have allergies.
Oh, camping should be great then.
I mean, just dust allergies.
Oh, then you should get outside.
You know, or somewhere not dusty. Boy, Jess surely is taking a long time to pee.
Yeah.
We've searched the whole house.
What do you think's wrong?
I don't know. Maybe you gave her diabetes.
By proximity?
I don't know. We're dreaming your dreams. Maybe we've got your diabetes now, too.
You're the one who ate 50 pixie sticks, Tommy.
How many cases of ho-hos or whatever have you had now?
They're Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos, yeah, sorry.
They're the only cool Australian-themed snack.
Yeah, they're still made out of crap.
They're better than pixie sticks.
That's debatable.
At least an eighth of their carbs are probably, like, complex.
This is turning into a really weird time pad, isn't it?
It sure is,
Okay.
Tommy.
Future Amy, feel free to keep it or get rid of as much of this as you like.
Oh, boy, this is terrible.
Did you guys get some snacks or find the tent?
Jessica, God, were you at Niagara?
I had to pack some stuff from the bathroom because you know he's starting to stink. I had to get deodorant.
Sure, yeah.
Welcome to
he's
10 years
starting
old.
to stink.
Gosh, you know I take a shower every day, and he doesn't because he's 10 and water is gross.
And if we're camping, none of us are taking a shower.
Yeah, so I
every
had
day.
to pack the deodorant.
Okay. Well, we found a tent,
Sweet.
and a couple of
I mean-
sleeping bags.
Shoot, what was the term back in the 90s? Tubular.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know. Cowabunga dudes.
Well, let's go. You want to go to the park?
I mean, do I want to or will I?
All right, Tommy. Grab some batteries. Let's go.
Goes to the junk drawer.
Shh, they'll hear.
There's a
Says
bunch
the
of, like,
one who was yelling. I
Yes.
thought we were in a house.
I'm picking on you, Tommy.
ever-ready batteries with the... Were they the ones with the little fox jumping through, or Rayovac, whatever, the ones with the silver with the little black fox jumping
Sure.
through?
That's
the
Rayovac.
logo.
This weekend's going to suck.
And you pack as many of them as you can, even some mismatched ones, into your pockets. And you pedal out toward the park. On your way out of town, now that you've seen some of the vans around, as you go back through even some of the back paths you were on before on the way to the arcade, you can see that there are other vans parked in front of other houses all around town.
How
What
does
are they
no one
doing?
else notice this?
What are they doing? Going to take all the kids?
It's like Coachella in here. Wait, did Coachella exist back in the 90s?
I don't know, but I didn't know it.
Anyway, you pass through all that stuff and you head out of town toward the park. As you get closer, you can see bunches of hardwood trees. It's basically
At least it's not winter.
not even like a monitored.
Yeah, how long are
park.
we going to be out here, though?
Well, after a couple of days, we're going to call the guy from Simultrek if it's not better. Right? So, couple of days.
Okay.
And you head out and get a little ways into the park. You actually get to that old decommissioned fire tower, which is there in the park.
Oh, maybe we can camp up there. That would be awesome. We could see everything coming.
That'd be great.
I'd probably get a better signal up there.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, she says, looking up the ladder.
What, you're not scared of heights, are you?
No, not particularly.
Are you scared of heights?
I mean,
Give
I'm
me your
scared
bag.
of falling.
I
Not
took her bag,
particularly the heights.
and I'm climbing up.
Okay.
I wasn't
And-
scared of heights yet at 10, so yeah, I'll follow.
She eventually climbs up and starts looking around. It's a pretty big space up here, and it's fairly sheltered. It has an open overlook around the outside, but there is like a full, not a full, like a half wall that comes up around. So it's fairly enclosed. And quickly, as you guys get up there, Lexy just like throws out one of the sleeping bags and just lays down on it and clicks on the radio immediately.
Whoa.
It's like, I guess I can't listen to this the whole time. She clicks it back off. Can I?
Not really,
Is there any
because,
power up here?
No.
No. Okay.
or if so, it's been turned off.
I mean, I brought a few backups. We can check in at...
I have some batteries, but I don't know if they're any good.
I need C's.
Oh, no, I just have double A's.
Okay. Well, what do we do now?
Candy bar?
Candy bar, she says. And with that, I think like a couple days pass. You guys staying up here in the tower.
Tommy pees off the tower at least once.
Okay,
Tommy!
What? I don't want to go all the way down. Besides, look at the arc.
Pretty good arc.
You can tell who's playing the girl. Pretending to be playing the girl.
So you stay the first night. You check in at noon on the radio the next day. She's scanning on the her arc says like more than AM and FM. She's got the SSB single sideband stuff and ham stuff. So she tunes into one of those stations that apparently she knows her uncle likes to broadcast from or has a license to broadcast on that frequency. And noon comes and there's no sort of message there.
Oh, yeah, real free-thinking anarchist there getting a license from the government to broadcast on his ham radio. Sorry.
He didn't say anything about being an anarchist. He was just a little bit of a conspiracy theorist.
He fit the bill.
Are we going back to your grandfather again? What time is it?
It is 4:15.
So you guys are up there for the first night. You stay there for the first day. It starts getting pretty boring. You've been, I don't know, have you been liberal in your Game Boy playing, or have you been sparing in trying to save it?
I tell you what, I play pretty consistently until the first batch of batteries dies. Then I see how much time I get off the Rayovacs that I brought with me, and depending on whether I get a good amount of time or not, shows whether or not I'm still playing.
Yeah, you don't get a good amount of time.
Dad, the ones with the bunny ones are good. I'm going to be
They
pretty
have the
sparing
best
after
commercials,
that.
too.
Yeah, so it's okay for a while, and then you quickly start to get bored. Oh, you guys are pretty much have very little to do throughout the day, other than eat snacks, and didn't really pack like much to drink.
Because we're kids.
Yeah, so that's the other thing that starts like weighing on you pretty quickly.
So when do we go home?
It's not that far to the park station. They've got spigots there. We can fill our water up.
Yeah, we can do that just fine.
So we're just homeless now?
Just for a couple of days.
It's been a couple days.
I don't know. Well, it's been a couple nights.
And what happens between nights? Days.
Tommy,
It's been
shut up.
a day.
It's been one day.
And this morning.
I'm bored.
It's almost noon. Check in again at noon. Let's listen to the radio, the regular radio, until then. I still
Okay.
have another set of batteries I haven't popped in.
Yeah, we can listen to the news for a
They're
little
not
bit or something.
Rayovacs, are they?
No. But, I don't know. I've also got some used ones banging around in my bag. Those might not be any good. I know I've got one more full good set at least. All right. Let me click it on. What station do you like? You guys like talk radio? I got some tapes. We could always listen to a tape.
You don't have any music on that tape, do you?
No, but most of the stupid stations on the radio play music. Here, fine. And she just twists the dial to one of them. She says, "I bet it's music." And she does it. And
Ooh, I like
sure
this
enough,
song.
It's music. What is it?
Living La Vida Loca.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Head bobbing a little bit.
And after it finishes up and it goes to the quarter of the hour break, it pulls up a news story, basically.
Yay.
And you hear
Hints.
local news. It says, local man, Beauregard Catalano, arrested or brought in for questioning on missing persons case. It says the three children,
I left a note for Dad. Did you leave
Alexis
a note?
Catalano,
No, you didn't tell me to leave a note.
Jessica Stevenson,
Shoot.
and Tommy Stevenson were reported missing.
But he
what
saw our
would that
bags
be?
were gone.
You didn't leave a
2
note for
days
Dad?
ago.
I forgot. I was just trying to get Lexy safe.
We have to go back.
They were the last known location of the children was near BG's thrift store, known to locals as Bo's Garbage. Bo Catalano is the uncle of Alexis Catalano, and has been brought in for questioning. Charges have not yet been filed.
Okay, so he's fine so
Search
far.
teams have been moving throughout the city, or throughout the town, trying to find the children.
Lexi's uncle's in trouble. We have to go back. They arrested him.
He's not going to say where we are. I mean, we didn't tell him where we went.
That's not the point.
I know.
Dad's probably worried.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we definitely should have told your dad that we were camping.
We should go back. Tell everyone and call Batman.
Yeah, because we're not going to get any word from your uncle now.
Huh.
What?
That's funny that you say that.
Are you having a stroke?
What time is it?
I don't know. Like in real life?
No, she looks.
Oh.
It's noon. It's my uncle, she says.
What?
My uncle. And she
What are you talking
closes
about?
her eyes and sends
she
it to
is
you.
having a stroke.
And you hear his voice just real quick. And he says, in the room with the old books. And then it goes away. She says, he's telling me where the files are. And then she just kind of snaps out of it and looks around at the two of you. She says, well, I know where that evidence is, but Uncle's not home.
No, he's been arrested. He's in a jail cell.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so let's sneak back and see if we can find whatever it is in that room. Because I'm
Really?
so sneaky.
We're not even going to bother worry about Dad.
We got to figure out what's going on first.
Fine, we can look, but right after, we're going to tell Dad.
Okay, but not everything, just enough to let him know that we're okay. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
And we can't tell him that we're with Lexy, because if they try and find her, then they'll figure it out.
They might let her uncle out of jail.
I don't know, Lex, what do you think? Because I don't want them to find her.
I don't know. If my uncle's in jail because I'm gone or because you guys are gone, if I don't show back up, I don't know. He might not get out. He might get out. They don't have any proof of anything. I don't know. Let's go back to town. Let's see what we can find. Let's call Batman. That's all we can do. And then you guys go home. One way or the other, you guys go home.
Fine.
All right, let's go.
Maybe we can sneak you into our yard or something for a while.
Tommy gets his stuff and he's heading down the fire tower.
Yeah. Okay. She heads down the fire tower, too. You guys ride back to town. There are people, probably around town, looking for you guys, but they're probably mostly, combing through the woods. So, are you going to try to take some, I guess, secret way back? What's the idea?
We've been sticking to Alexis's little side paths lately.
So we're following her.
Okay.
She seems to know the best ways to get places.
All right, I'll roll a flight check for her.
Oh, good. She's got a D20, except she didn't roll very well.
It's not bad. She has one token. I haven't been really keeping track of hers. You guys do make it all the way back kind of to the compound, and you look around it, like the thrift store compound and the fence and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that there are a couple people walking around, inside, turning stuff over, looking for things.
Where is it, Lexi?
Is it in there?
It's in, do you see that old trailer? And she points at this single-wide kind of burgundy-ish mobile home with, this torn tan skirt around the outside. That part of still there.
The burgundy one with the tornish skirt?
Yeah.
Tornish?
Tornish?
Yeah. The one with the tornish skirt.
Yeah.
It's, there's a room in there. It's, nothing but books.
Okay, so let's check in there. Did your uncle say where?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
It's inside one of the books.
All right, well, let's go.
Okay.
All right. You guys gonna make a run for the trailer?
There's no way to do it stealthily?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to kind of dash toward it, but sneakily.
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
We'll sneakily
Does it have to be flight?
dash
Yeah.
to the tornish skirt.
Unless you're gonna do something other than try to sneak there.
Wait till they're not in view and go across?
Hey, throw a rock again. That worked real great last
Shut
time.
up.
Okay, if it's that, it's gonna be a flight check. 4.
Ooh.
These people are looking. Okay.
8.
Okay. You guys creep along. You get into the trailer. You go past kind of a first room where you see the ceilings kind of, or the roof is kind of given out, and you can see where it's leaked, and then like through the floor, and that's kind of caved in through the middle. And that room doesn't have much in it. It's got some old like school desks thrown in, and you can see that they like go almost down to the ground out of the place. And then you go past it, and there's another room where there's a ton of books. And the one spot of the room you can see almost like sagging under the weight of this stack of them that just goes up to the ceiling. And then there's a shelf, and she just starts walking over to the shelf.
Does your uncle know what building codes are?
I don't think so. And she goes over
How do you
to
know what building codes are?
I watch television.
Gosh, we got to get you outside more often.
And she
No,
goes
we
over.
don't. I learn things.
While you're talking, it kind of looks at the shelf and finds a specific book and pulls it out. And it's a big, like, atlas.
Of course, it has to be a big book.
Yeah, and she opens it up, and some of the stuff is torn out of it to let even more room in. And there's a file, like, this thick in it.
1 inch thick.
Yeah. And she pulls it out and starts flipping through it. She's
What does
like,
it say?
I got it. She says, I don't know. It's confusing. And she kind of hands it over to you.
Flipping through.
Don't give it to Dum Dum.
Shut up, Tommy.
Roll a brains check. Culty 10.
How's that working out for you, Dum Dum?
It's
Shut up, you dweeb.
It's some
God, I hate this
scientific
character.
stuff. There's
I don't like this character anymore.
You guys are kids. It's scientific stuff. By the way, here.
I feel like I should be the 10-year-old and he should be the 15-year-old.
It's a lot of stuff about animals. There's stuff about DNA. You can roll a brains check if you want to look.
Because 10-year-old Mike was dying. 8.
Your dice really
3.
exploded.
11.
So as you're looking through it,
Oh,
you're
I
like,
saw a special on this.
What is this?
No, I read those Discovery Kids books as a kid.
You flip to the page, and
I read zoo books, but they
what
never
did you
mentioned
roll?
anything.
Because it makes a difference how bad you failed.
I failed very, very badly.
You didn't read shit growing
Nothing.
up.
I was helping take care of animals and
You
had
just like pass it over to Tommy. Like, there's nothing. This doesn't make any sense.
Oh, ornithocales. Okay.
what?
You start flipping through, and you see something like that they were manipulating the genes of some of these animals where they were working, and they were basically like, this makes a connection for you mostly because of comic books.
Yeah,
probably
buddy.
more than anything. And you're like, this kind of makes sense. Like, they were
How
trying
does
to
that make
turn
sense?
some of these animals like into weapons or something by manipulating their DNA.
Yeah, it's like what they did with Wolverine.
What?
What are you talking about?
Look, it's very simple. And proceeds to 10-year-old mansplain as much as he can based off comic books.
What you put together is that still not the entire picture, but you pick up that this is a place called Plum Island, where they were doing research on these animals. It was the Animal and Disease Control Center of New York. You see the name Catalano on some of these files. Nothing's redacted on them or anything or crossed out. And there's specifically a lot of information about ticks in the dossier. And Lyme comes up a lot.
I don't like these files. I relay everything that I can. I use small words for my big sister. You see, Lyme's disease is like, it's like a cold, but worse.
I've got that, and Uncle Bo has that. Limes.
It's not a real lime. It's not a lemon either. Yes! Little brother. You used to swear.
I hate this character now. So stupid.
And as you flip it over, she points at something as you flip it. And it's a small spot on the page, and it's a double helix of DNA, and it's showing where some of the changes were made. And she says, like the game.
Oh, yeah, it does look like it.
Helix.
Okay, so how does this make you have superpowers if it's just like a cold? Pointedly looking at her dumb little brother, Tommy.
I have no idea.
Look, okay, so the X-Men...
But this is what Dad was working on.
The reason they're the X-Men is because their genes mutated. These people are trying to mutate the genes of these animals to make them different. To make them.
So she's like Wolverine now? But
how do you know Wolverine? Yes!
You said
that's
Wolverine
what I'm saying.
like 5 minutes ago.
I don't want to be like Wolverine.
Hey, he's got some cool claws, though.
And apparently it's got something to do with ticks and Lyme's disease and
Maybe you can just take some antibiotics or something.
maybe they're introducing the mutation through this disease into the general population.
I don't know. What do we do with this?
I said go to the news station.
With Wolverine and Batman to the news station. Maybe we should go to the comic book shop with this information.
No, Fred won't know what to do with this. He got held back too, just like Dum Dum.
I'm 15 and everyone else in my class is 15. Shut up. It was summer school. It was only in 6th grade.
You
I
heard it
always
here,
thought
folks.
You matured early.
I'm 15.
Okay.
Look, the news station has that Ginny Machiavelli woman or whatever her name is. She does all those hard-hitting pieces, right? You can't give it to the cops.
Doesn't she
No.
do like puppy mills and stuff like that, though?
You hear the door of the trailer open. What do you do?
Hide behind a school desk?
Is there a rotted hole in the floor?
Not in this room, but
Damn
there
it.
is in the other room.
Can we get to...
It's a single wide.
You could try.
No, I mean, like, is the door between us...
No, you've walked past that room on your way here. Like, the door opened into the living room kitchen type area, right?
Okay.
Then to the left was like a room, like a bedroom. And to the right was the hallway with like a couple bedrooms, bathroom.
So we have to go out the window.
Yeah, my original question was, the room we're in right now, is the door that just opened between us and where we originally saw holes?
No, so like you came in, you went to the right, you went past the room with the hole, then into the room that you're in.
Okay. So, I think we should go back through one of the holes. It's a lot safer than the windows.
All we have to do is open the window, but if we go through there, then we have to go in the hallway.
Outside.
Well, there's people in here, too. They're going to see us if we go in the hall.
Fine.
You peek out and sneak down that... wait, let me know when they're not looking or something. I'm useless.
So what are you doing?
I guess we're going out a window.
Okay. It's got to be flight.
I said if he peeks down the hall, he can let me know when the people are checking the other rooms, and
I
then
thought
we
we
can
were
sneak.
going out a window now.
Why does it have to be flight?
Because that's all you guys are doing.
Why does it have to be my little D4 flight?
Oh, no, I messed this up.
No, it's not messed up. This is good.
4! I rolled a 4! I rolled another 4!
Holy cow.
And then a 1.
13 on your
Yes.
D4? That's impressive. 2 for Tommy. So, like a bolt.
I got confused because she keeps changing the plan. I don't know if we're going out the window
All
or
of a
the door.
sudden, you go out the window. Lexy follows you real quick. You guys burst across the yard, right? Get to the hole in the fence, get out the other side, and look back, and Tommy is not there.
Where's Tommy?
Tommy. You peek out the door, and you look back to try to tell your sister and Lexy it's all clear. As you start moving up to that room with the hole in the floor, you are about to go in, you look back over to your shoulder to see if they're following you, and somebody grabs you.
Oh, fuck!
You turn around, and it's Batman. He's
Lyle
Dusty.
Weathers. You hear from the distance.
You're Batman.
And he
You're not
goes-
allowed to kill me.
He puts a finger to his lips, goes shh. And you hear outside the door, which he has silently closed, somebody walk by, pushes you like up against the wall. The door opens. Somebody sees like the busted up room, closes the door, heads to the book room. You hear them thump thump, walking around the rest of the trailer, pulling some books off the shelf for a while before they do. He's like, he points down at the hole and waves at you. Okay. He goes down first. And he's like waiting for you.
I follow him.
Okay. As you do, and you get near the hole where he can actually like move, as you do, he tries to grab you and like cover your mouth and hold you and carry you out. Are you going to resist or anything?
No.
Okay. He does. And he's going to sneak back out, not the way that they went, out the side. Tosses you in the back of his car, which is like a police car.
I'm just
with the
clutching the files
shield
to my chest.
between you. Oh, you still have the files?
They never took them from me.
Oh, boy. And closes the door, and then runs around the front, gets in.
While he's running, I'm going to shove the files in my backpack.
Okay. And he squeals off. Okay.
And this is the end of Tommy.
Where's Tommy?
Just as that,
Shit.
you see Batman squealing out of there, and Tommy's face.
Big eyes, white.
Even through the tinted window, you could just kind of see Tommy vaguely, his outline in the car as it pulls away.
And cue the emotional trauma.
What do you do?
Whisper, scream, he's got Tommy.
And Lexy just freezes. What do we do?
Well, we have to call him now.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Let's get away from here.
Okay. She jumps on her bike and heads back into the woods like,
Over the river.
know where to
through the
go.
woods to grandmother's
To the
house
death camp we go.
yeah. So they're riding away. Tommy, you're in the car. Lyle Weathers, a.k.a. Batman, driving around the road now more slowly as he sort of gets back into town and away from the place where he was. Merges off of the road, heads on to Highway 257, guns it up to 60-something miles an hour, and starts barreling out of town.
Can I try the doors?
Yeah, they're locked.
Barreling down the highway?
Tuck and roll. I don't know.
They're still, it's locked. Like I said, it's basically like a
Am I being detained?
secure area that you have there, and with like the bulletproof type glass between the front and the back. Kind of glances back over his shoulder a little bit, but mostly driving. But you can see he's kind of facing a little bit your way.
I'm not Alexis.
I know that.
Why are you taking me?
What did you find?
I didn't
I-
find shit.
I really feel like you should answer my question first.
I don't answer
He
questions.
says. Yeah, he says, "I don't answer questions."
No, he was supposed to say that.
He
Oh.
closes the thing.
Damn me and my hubris.
And poof, he puts the hammer down on the gas pedal.
Well-
you had about 70 miles an hour
And a 55.
west.
Well, There goes my young life.
I love you,
Tommy's
Tommy.
going to curl up in the floorboard, just hugging his knees to his chest and wait for the sweet release of death.
Oh, boy.
Damn you. So if this goes really
where
bad,
are the two of you going?
back to my house so we can call Batman.
Okay.
Hopefully he's got one of those newfangled car phones.
You head back to the house. Still vans up and down the road. But you go back inside. Dad's not home. But are you... Let's see. Actually, you go in, Dad is home. You can see that even before you go in the house. His car's there. Do you still go in?
Lex, what do you think?
I'm an NPC.
Oh, boy.
We should at least let him know that we're okay, but... Fine,
But
whatever.
we're not okay.
They have Tommy! We have
That's
to
what
call...
I mean. What are you going to tell him about Tommy?
I don't know. Should we call it the comic book shop or something?
What?
Not the comic book. The other place with the
This
games.
isn't the time to buy Tommy a new game.
I'm just thinking like a kid
Batman
arcade
Social-
shop. Payphones. There are payphones. Let's go with the payphone.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, scratch all that stuff about going home. Let's find a payphone. Because I forgot payphones exist in the 90s.
Okay. You head over to...
A payphone.
yeah, I'm trying to think where in town would be a kind of a payphone that isn't in the middle of everything, I guess.
The skirts? Because the outskirts of town?
Yeah. That or maybe like the rundown industrial
Yes.
part of town. Yeah. So you head over there to what maybe used to be a busy payphone. It's actually still in a booth. It's a real old one from back in the day.
We both squeeze in there.
Yeah, you guys squeeze inside the booth, and she pulls out the two halves of the card.
Can we call collect? I think we should call collect.
Yeah.
Make him pay even more.
Yep, Batman's got money. I don't know much about comics, but that's true. And she goes, how do you call collect?
I don't remember. I never called collect.
She presses 0. She goes, I'd like to make a person-to-person call, please.
Collect call.
Yeah, a person-to-person collect call.
Okay.
It's from... Hercules to Lyle Weathers. 747 710 3131. And the operator says, okay, hold please. And the phone starts ringing. And it rings once. It rings twice. Tommy, you see Lyle Weathers pick up a bag phone in the middle of his car.
Yay! He's got a car phone.
And hold it up to his ear, but you can't hear through the glass.
Have I seen where, like, the car has windows, obviously. I've seen where he's taken me.
No, because you're huddled on the floorboards in a fetal position.
You see he's been heading west.
You said it.
He's got through the bypass, and he's gotten onto the actual, like, interstate highway.
I'm going to just
Heading
scream
toward
that.
Buffalo-ish.
I'm just going to scream that.
Okay, and he just kind of knocks and picks up the phone, and he says, Simultruck.
Scream it again.
Simultruck. And Lexy says, what?
Do you have Tommy?
You take the phone.
Yes.
Tommy. Yes.
Why?
Are you still in town?
Maybe, I don't know. Where are we?
You're in town. You're
I
in...
know, I'm shrugging to Alexis.
Oh, okay.
It's been established that you can't hear him, so I can't hear you. Tommy pees himself in the back seat.
Eventually, it's on the table.
No, it's on the floorboards.
If you want to see Tommy, get on the next Greyhound out of town. Or ride out of town and get on the next Greyhound in the next town. And head to Buffalo.
I don't like Buffalo. They get all the snow. I don't know. I don't have money for a bus ticket. How much does a bus ticket cost in the 90s?
Did you hear the phone hang up?
Do you have money for a bus ticket? How much is a bus ticket? Where is the next Greyhound station anyways?
I mean...
This is my brother. We have to get him back.
Yeah. We can figure it out. We can call, I don't know, information, or we could get to a computer. We could figure out where the nearest station is. Isn't there one? You could roll a, I guess, brains check to see if you know where one is. And I could roll one, too. 5? Yeah. You've rode on them before, like into the city, maybe, or to a train
visit
station
my
or
aunt.
something? Yeah. So you know that you can pick one up. Like there's a local bus that runs around town, and you could ride that to the Greyhound station. But you could also make it on your bikes if you headed east out of town, kind of to the next actual. It's a city in the same sense that like Lynchburg is a city, I guess.
Lynchburg is a city.
Yeah, or hell, Lynchburg used to be a city.
It's still
when
a
it was
city.
still smaller than it is now, I guess.
Okay.
But you could head that way and pick up a bus toward Buffalo.
Okay.
But it'll take you a couple hours to ride there, and it's then a pretty long bus ride.
We don't have much choice, do we?
Buffalo's maybe 4 or 5 hours from here.
I gotta leave a note for Dad.
Dear Dad went to Buffalo. Go Bills.
They
Do you
took
want to
Tommy.
call him? She hands you the phone.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
It's closer here. Put in a quarter or a dime or 2 nickels or whatever.
Or like a quarter, yeah.
Have you ever used a payphone?
It's been a long time.
I'm pretty sure they always took quarters.
No, they used to take dimes.
Okay.
Back when she used them in the 60s.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time since the 90s.
Okay, local call, probably a
Yes.
quarter.
Okay, quarter. Dial Dad's number.
Immediately picks up before it hardly rings. Hello?
Hi, Dad. I'm fine. I'm
Jessica.
fine. We've been hiding in the park. But
What?
They took Tommy, so we're going to try and get him. But we're okay.
Who took Tommy?
I don't know. The stupid white vans all over.
What are you... the white vans?
Don't you see them on the streets?
Yeah, they were doing some kind of survey work.
No, they weren't, because we saw them take Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yes.
I don't think Jimmy's gone.
They took Jimmy. They put him in the van and they drove off. I thought
Roll a charm check. 4? No?
I hate my character.
When did they take Jimmy?
I thought they...
Jimmy's outside trying to break his teeter-totter right now. Tell me what the hell is going on.
Dad used to swear.
I thought when you described the vans, you said that one was over at Jimmy's house and he was going out, and then we saw one at Martin's house.
They
The
were
van
they
was
were
there.
near the houses.
Oh,
They didn't just up and take the kid. Though.
that's why I said that, because I thought that you said that they took Jimmy.
Okay.
My character is dumb as a brick. Can I switch to the plastic beauty then? For the trope? Because apparently I'm just dumb.
I've been saying it for years.
Tell me where the hell you are.
Industrial place?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to get on a Greyhound. The guy said that we had to go to Buffalo.
No. You come home.
Oh, so you're going to get Tommy back?
Where is Tommy?
I don't know. He put him in the car and drove off.
Who did?
Batman.
This is the worst.
Lyle Weathers from Simultrek made the...
It's Carl Urban.
He doesn't exist in the 90s.
He wasn't even born. He was just...
He immediately appeared in Chronicles of Riddick, fully formed.
Oh, God.
Dad, we're okay. We're going to go get Tommy. Hang up.
Dad used another swear.
Nobody heard that.
Thanks for sharing our date night with us and exploring a whole new world together. We'll see you again next week. Until then, keep in touch by following us on Twitter at Date Night Podcast or visiting datenightpodcast.com.